Hello, 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 and welcome to the High Altitude Investing live stream. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope you guys have had a good week and that you are ready to do some live streaming here and a little bit of analysis on crypto. Yeah, welcome everybody for tuning in. Let's go ahead and go to Twitter, go to X, and share the link for today's stream. Cool. We should be ready to go. Let's get started here. What a crazy past couple weeks in crypto. What an exciting time for the crypto markets. I mean, it really couldn't get more awesome than it's been lately. A lot of stuff is breaking out. A lot of stuff is going for more upside, even right up through local resistance levels, which is super cool. Let's get one chart on our screen here. And yeah, I don't think people realized just how long crypto has been waiting to do this. You know, we've been preparing for this for a while. So yeah. I mean, of course it's going to be big once it starts. You know, we've been talking about crypto becoming a real thing that's mass adopted by governments and accepted worldwide as a real currency and a real thing. And now it's just starting. Of course, it's going to be a big breakout. Of course, you know. What is up, everybody? Welcome. Good to see you. Conscious Contact, Tech Dude. Thank you for tuning in. What's up, Josh? Good to see you. Heartway Farms. Could you go over Grayscale Trusts, BCHG and LTCN? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's do that. BCHT, or let's see here, BCHG. There we go, BCHG. Yeah, so if you guys don't know about the Grayscale Trusts, so there's normal, regular Bitcoin Cash, but then there's also the Bitcoin Cash Grayscale Trust. So for people that only have access to the stock market, or for people that want to get like a little bit bigger of a percentage gain, you can kind of double dip by buying some of this Bitcoin Cash Trust. Bitcoin Cash Trust is basically, it's a stock, it's a Grayscale stock that it's going to give you a bigger return on investment than regular Bitcoin Cash does, right? So if you look here and just do a little bit of analysis here. So we have Grayscale Bitcoin right here, and we have regular Bitcoin Cash right here, which, by the way, you should hold both because you can see that Bitcoin Cash is kind of leading here right now. It's kind of leading the breakout. And so because of that, you should definitely hold both of these in your portfolio, because regular Bitcoin Cash is going to lead the Grayscale fund. I mean, it's the original crypto. It's the original actual coin. So of course, it's going to be more live, more liquid, and lead Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. So we see over here on the left, we have Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, and over here on the right, we have regular BCH. So if you do a percentage gain, you can see this did 70x or 7,000% from its lows here in 2022. Now, if you look over here on Bitcoin Cash, you see we got 700%. So even though Bitcoin Cash is going to break out first because it's the most liquid, this is surely going to follow shortly behind, and you're going to get a much bigger percentage gain as a result of holding this than you are holding Bitcoin Cash. Now, the thing with this is one of the main purposes of crypto is to own your own money, right? To be able to store your Bitcoin Cash on like a hardware wallet or whatever. And so with this Grayscale Trust, you can't do that. It's a stock. But with normal Bitcoin Cash, you can do that. So you can store your BCH on a Trezor wallet or Ledger or SafePal or whatever you want to do. And then you actually own your crypto. That's why I tell people if you're going to get into these Grayscale BCH trust stocks, you should hold regular BCH because it's going to lead, and you're going to be able to own your money and have custody over your coins. But that doesn't mean that you can't double dip and own some of this as well. So you should have both, because you're going to get a bigger return on BCHG than you will with BCH, but you don't own your coins. It's a stock, so you don't have custody over it. So those are some things to consider. Now, as far as analysis on this, it looks like it's about right here, where BCH kind of pulled back a little bit right here. And you can see the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust also pulled back a little bit right here. So I think we're going to get some upside coming soon, similar to what BCH did. So yeah, hold both of them. Bigger return on the trust, even though it's a stock, but you don't get to own your coins. And BCH is the real deal. You actually get to use that as cash, digital cash on the internet or stored on your Trezor. You actually own it. So have both of them. That's going to be the most profitable thing and the smartest thing to do if you're into the Grayscale Trust stocks. So hopefully that helps you understand. I'd say the same thing for the Litecoin Trust, the LTCN. It's going to be everything that we just talked about. It's going to be the same thing. Bigger percentage gain on the stock, but you don't get to hold your own coins. So you want to have some Litecoin and Grayscale Litecoin Trust if you want to make the most money, because that way you get to own your own coins and double dip in this stock that's going to do a bigger percentage gain for you. So yeah, the Litecoin Grayscale Trust is the same thing. I would just say hold both, I'd probably say to have a bigger majority in the real coin, because you own your coins. The point of crypto is that we can own our crypto, right? We don't want to be dependent on the stock exchange for our transactions. We want to own our crypto. That's why hardware wallets are so cool, and decentralized exchanges, so that other people don't have ownership over our money. So that's why with these Grayscale trusts, yeah, it's going to get a bigger percentage gain to own the stock, but maybe you should have both Litecoin and the trust so that you own your crypto and you double dip in the stock. So hopefully that helps you. Man, that kind of went all in on talking about that. So hopefully you got some value out of that. Okay, so pDai. All right, yeah, I do actually want to talk about this. So if you guys don't know, over on the PulseChain chain, so DAI on the regular, normal Ethereum chain or the regular MakerDAO chain, DAI is a stable coin, right? DAI, the MakerDAO stable coin. Now over on PulseChain, there's this thing called pDai. And basically what PulseChain has a lot of how do I word this? They have a lot of duplicate, like wrapped versions of the things you'd normally find on normal chains. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. There we go. We have to try to find this thing. So I wanted to talk about this because a lot of people have been asking me, hey, Dallin, what do you think about this? So let's do this really quickly here. Okay. Where's the filters? There we go. All platforms. Just give me 2 seconds here, you guys. And by the way, thank you everybody for tuning in. We've got a lot of viewers, a lot of people taking time to tune into the live stream. So I really appreciate you guys doing that. But yeah, let me answer. Tech Dude, I'll help you, or I'll do some analysis for you on pDai and Teddy Bear, because a lot of people are asking about that lately. So yeah, if we go to the PulseChain ecosystem, and then you sort by volume, and under here you're going to get all these different coins here in the PulseChain ecosystem. And I believe I can find pDai very easily here, if I hopefully can. Where is it? Teddy Bear, Solid X, XUSD. Okay, I found it the other day. We'll start with Teddy Bear. And I'll go to CoinGecko to find it. CoinGecko, pDai. Some stuff is hard to find. Like, it's hard to find. People give me tickers, and I'll go looking for it, and it's like super hard to find some of these tickers that you guys want me to cover. Oh yeah, by the way, AJ, thank you for the happy Thanksgiving wish. Happy late Thanksgiving for you as well. I appreciate that. Jason, great to see you on. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate cat slapping to millionaire status within a few weeks. I have not heard of cat slap yet. Apparently I need to get with the times because I have not heard of cat slap yet. There's so many coins out there, you guys. It used to be one of those things that you could actually keep track of. But these days, you can't keep track of it. You just have to surrender to the fact that there's like 100,000 new meme coins every single day on all of these different decentralized chains and DeFi platforms, and you're just never going to keep up with it. There used to be a time where you could, but now you can't do it anymore. I'm sorry. All right, so this is ridiculous. I don't know why this isn't loading, you guys. I wanted to talk about Teddy Bear and pDai because everybody's been asking me, but this website is not loading. So honestly, if this doesn't load pretty soon, I'm going to have to tell you we got to do it a different time because we're not going to wait around for this stupid thing to load. So, okay. Normally it loads normally and all good, but today apparently it hates you guys. It hates my deck screener today apparently. Okay, cool. So, let's get talking about other coins. If it loads in a bit, we'll talk about it, but for now we got to talk about other stuff. So let's talk about Telcoin. Okay? So Telcoin is looking really good. If you guys don't know, we did get a nice bullish breakout on local resistance. So we just popped right up through this local resistance here, and we're already up like how much from the low here? 525% from the low. Now I've been talking about Telcoin for a long time, like a very long time. In videos, it hasn't been up until maybe around right here I started talking about it through this whole period. But in my mastermind coaching and one-on-one coaching and all the different things that I've been doing since 2021 and 2022, all those coaching programs I've been doing recently, when I've been helping people, especially in 2022, Telcoin was one of those coins that I told people to start accumulating on the mastermind coaching and one-on-one coaching program. All the way back here, really early on, because of an ABC correction. And now we've started to break out as planned, and we really pushed right up through this resistance level, and we're starting to make what looks like to be a big picture reversal on the bigger time frame. So if you zoom out here, like to the 10-day candlesticks, you can see we're really starting to pick up here on Telcoin. Now, if you haven't seen what it looks like when crypto does this in the bigger time frame, then you don't know what's about to happen. But if you have seen this before, then you know exactly what's coming here for Telcoin. And so basically what happens is you get this big cycle, this big pump in the market that takes you into euphoria phase, and then you get a huge correction. This happens all the time. Like, you can see this so many times over and over again in the crypto markets. So you get this huge parabolic pump, you go into euphoria, and then the market crashes really hard. Like, and everybody gives up on it. And they all think it's dead. And they don't trust any of the pumps down here because they just think it's going to go down forever or sideways. And they miss out on the pump that comes after. So if you look here for Telcoin and we pull up Ethereum over here on the right and just look at the charts, I just want to show you what I'm talking about. I mean, look at this, you guys. So let's get these lined up here. So here is Ethereum, good old ETH, and here's Telcoin. So if you haven't seen this before, where the market goes really parabolic and gets overvalued and then crashes like a rock falling off a cliff, then you don't know what can happen in the recovery. If you haven't been around for crypto for long enough, then you don't know, you don't have any knowledge of what can happen after these big corrections. What do you think is happening when the coin drops 99% or 95 or 92 in the case of Ethereum here? It's really simple what's happening. I mean, it's super simple. The market got overvalued. The big whales are taking profits into all of the euphoria so they can buy the dip later. That's what's happening. When you see this on the chart and you see these big cycles and these big time frames like 3-day or 10-day, right? We're pretty zoomed out here. What do you think is happening? the big whales are taking profits and they are selling into all of that FOMO, all of the excitement of the public, and then they buy the dip at dirt cheap prices, 95% or 92 or 99 in some cases, down from their previous old all-time high, 98%. They're getting 98% discounts because you guys, and I've done it myself plenty of times, bought the top. So that's why you have to buy the bottom. You have to buy down here, even if it's right here. You want to buy down here early on before this happens. Because when that happens, it happens fast. And you can't be waiting around to get in and thinking, oh, maybe I'll wait until it's clear that crypto is going to do a bull market. You can't be waiting for it to be clear. You have to buy down here when people are still skeptical. Because it happens so fast when it pumps that if you're not positioned, if you're not ready for that pump, you get left behind, or you buy the top because you get too excited. But do I think Telcoin is super uber crazy bullish? Yeah, I do. Telcoin is super bullish. It looks amazing here. It looks so good. I mean, look at that double bottom breakout. That's so perfect. It looks exactly like Ethereum in 2020, before Ethereum went vertical in 2021. So shout out to my Telcoin holders and the people in my Discord and the people that watch my channel that are holding Telcoin, because we have an opportunity to make a lot of money on that coin. Super exciting times, you guys. This is just the craziest thing ever. Like crypto, the opportunity right now in crypto is absolutely insane. It's ridiculous. Like, how often are you going to come over to your computer or your phone and be able to buy something before it goes 35 times in value? Or, buy a meme coin like Frog, FWOG, before it did like 45 times. We bought it at the very bottom before it did 45 times in the VIP. And so how often can you just sit down on your butt and grab your phone or your laptop and get a 45 times gain after 2 or 3 clicks or taps on your phone screen? That is crypto. Like, we live in the craziest, it's just crazy. It's mind-blowing, And there's a lot of reasons for it. If you think about all the innovation that we've seen in the world since the Industrial Revolution, and then just stacking all of that growth on top of each other over time, of course you're going to have a lot of momentum and a lot of developing technologies and a lot of wealth creation and a lot of lives being changed because of all that stuff that's been happening in the world since the Industrial Revolution. And the computing revolution is just that 2.0, and then the internet was that 3.0, and now blockchain technology is that like 4.0. It's just stacking. So of course we can sit down on our phones and some 12-year-old can buy Slurf or Dog with Hat or Wrapped Dog and then make 100 times their investment. We've been stacking all of this innovation for so long. It's quite the time to be alive, Now, it's really also a volatile time to be alive in the world. There's a lot of upside and a lot of downside. So that's why you have to, if you want to play crypto, you have to understand that, because you can't be afraid of buying something that looks like this. You know, if there's a lot of volatility in the world, you got to be able to buy something that's down 95% or 92% and be comfortable doing that if you want to get 50 times gains or 100 times gains or 25 times gains on your investment. You have to work with play the game and play it accurately, the way that the big players are playing it. Hustle Farms 420, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Are you and Donovan still cool? Yeah, we hung out like last week. Donovan's a really good guy, super smart, really good investor. We got into this really early on together, and I taught him a lot of stuff about trading and investing. He taught me stuff. We both learned from each other's mistakes and from our gains as well. And yeah, Donovan and I are still cool. Absolutely. Let's see. pDai and Teddy are rocking it. I know. I wish the chart would pull up. Let's try again. I want to do analysis on this for you, tech dude. By the way, this is a crazy, crazy time for the whole PulseChain ecosystem. A lot of stuff is taking off, and it's just going crazy. I haven't been talking about it as much as I used to. I just have other things I've been excited about, working on. I still get requested all the time to talk about PulseChain stuff, but I just, I've been focusing on other stuff for me. But yeah, so Teddy Bear, I mean, look at this. This was our last analysis on Teddy Bear here. Looks like the chart loaded. We were talking about the 5 waves up and the ABC correction. And then we did analysis here on this 5 wave up ABC. And we drew this little arrow showing, hey, look, this thing could easily turn around and go vertical because we have a nice Elliott wave sequence here and a nice Elliott wave sequence right here. So we're probably going to break out, and you can see that's exactly what happened here with Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear is up like crazy from that point where we did analysis in one of my last streams for you, tech dude. So yeah, that looks really good. I think it's going to go a lot higher from here. What happens, and it could pull back again too, like don't be afraid if there's a lot of volatility. But what happens a lot of times when a market is early on and it's building up momentum and strength, a lot of times it looks like this. It'll have really kind of crazy pumps and even big pullbacks, and it will just be crazy, like shaking people out and breaking out and then pulling all the way back down and then breaking out again. Why? Because the market is accumulating. It's getting ready for a bigger kind of parabolic run. And so early on, there's going to be a lot of people trading those shorter time frames and taking profits and buying the dip, and people getting scared and panic selling. And so there's going to be a lot of volatility early on. And then once the uptrend builds and once it's really taking off, then you get a lot more of a vertical move. That's pretty common for markets. So if you see something like this is why you got to be able to hold on. It'd be too tempting to sell right here before that happens because you panic sell, or to sell right here when you buy something really early on and it pulls back all the way and scares you. Like Wrapped Dog is like right here. Early on in its trend, it hasn't went parabolic yet. Early on, hasn't really formed its big uptrend yet, but it's starting to, and it's going to go vertical. But down here, it's super tempting to sell if you're new to trading or investing. Or right here, too. Just as an example, this is what markets do. So you got to be able to buy the dip and hold on and, just have faith and patience. And it's not easy to do. It takes a long time, especially if you see other charts and coins breaking out. Like if you see another coin go up like 50x or 20x and you're still holding on to this other coin and it hasn't done that yet, don't be afraid. Like everything cycles at different times. You got to be able to hold on through the moments where it looks like this, like right here or right here, before this happens, So that'd be my view on Teddy Bear. I think a lot more upside is coming. It could pull back a little bit in the short term. I wouldn't bank on it. It definitely could. But either way, I'd keep a long-term kind of view on this over the next 6 months or year. Well, it really builds an uptrend and establishes itself in its uptrend. Give it room to be volatile, to move around, but I just hold on. Let it do its thing. I don't know if we're going to be able to find pDai. pDai. I don't know why it's so hard to find on Deck Screener. I always have to like pull up some crazy link and then grab the contract address, and it's just not good. Let's see here. Okay, DAI stablecoin on Ethereum. DAI stablecoin. DAI. All right, this looks like the right one. So let's just look here. Yeah, this is the right one. Okay, so yeah, this is what pDai did, PulseChain DAI. A lot of people are speculating that this is going to get pegged to $1. And so people are getting kind of excited because they're kind of, a lot of people are kind of thinking it's going to go to $1 here, which it definitely could. Basically, from my understanding, the way Donovan explained it to me, is that they're using liquidity to kind of like peg this to $1, and they're kind of generating liquidity out of the chain, like the PulseChain network. I don't really understand it all, but they're trying to peg it to $1, so you can see people are getting pretty excited. A lot of people think it is going to go straight up to $1. I don't own any, but I do think it will moon. And yeah, the whole PulseChain ecosystem, I don't really talk about a lot. I get requested a lot. People are always asking me, hey, Dallin, you should make charts again, because I made some charts early on. I think this ecosystem is going to moon. Don't get me wrong. I'm just focused on other stuff, okay? But I do like this chart. It looks really good. I mean, it looks like it definitely could go a lot further here and kind of break out for a bigger cycle than what we see here at 2 cents. So hopefully that gives you some insight, Tech Dude, on PulseChain DAI, pDai, and Teddy Bear. They're both doing really good, and they are both following kind of what we were expecting them to do. So it's really nice to see that. Opinion on Digibyte. Yeah, so people have been asking me Digibyte, Zcash. I think Digibyte is way cooler than Zcash. I mean, a lot of people don't like Zcash because it was made by, as far as my understanding goes, let's see here, Zcash, JP Morgan. Yeah, so I guess like JP Morgan is partnered with Zcash, or I don't remember exactly the connection. All I know is some people don't like it because they're worried that it's going to be like manipulated or controlled. I don't have a position on that whole thing. A lot of people are kind of wondering, is Zcash going to be controlled? Is it fake privacy? Is it just a government coin packaged inside of a privacy coin? I've heard all kinds of stuff. I don't have a position on that, but I do like Digibyte more. I think Digibyte is really, really undervalued here and ready for a big move. I think it could do kind of similar to like what XLM did and even XRP. In fact, those three coins have had an historical connection where they all kind of pump at the same time. And you see a lot of volume here as well. So it could pull kind of an XLM. It could do like 7x or 6x right here, you know, up to 10 cents in the near future. So I do like the Digibyte chart kind of a lot. And people have been asking me about Zcash and Digibyte. They're like, hey, you know, should I hold these coins? Should I sell them? I like Digibyte the most out of those two. And it looks the most immediately bullish to me. So that would be my kind of my input there. ScanJet 1000. Paul, what's up? Good to see you tuning in, my friend. Thank you for taking the time to do that. Oh man, I don't know if I lost connection there. Hopefully you guys have been getting a steady stream for this stream and haven't been getting cut out and in. Hopefully, yeah, you guys are getting a good steady stream. XRP, are you taking profits on this coin yet? No. No, I'm not taking profits on XRP. To be honest with you, I've been buying more XRP. So the way I kind of look at it, I mean, look how long this thing's been being accumulated. The odds that it's just going to do something like this are very low. You know, the odds that it does something more like 2017 are very high. And in 2017, we had like a real bull market for XRP. 2021 was just part of a consolidation and accumulation. 2021 was not even a bull market at all for XRP. A bull market for XRP is like 2017. So a really good way to look at this is pull up XRP on Bitstamp and look at 2017 and look at that. That's like a proper bull market, right? That's a proper bull market for XRP. And you can see this by the way that it expanded along the way up. It was so vertical. I mean, look at 2021 in comparison. Like this was just a little scam pump. That is what an XRP bull market looks like. 2017. And so I think it's going to do a lot more something like 2017 rather than 2021. And there's a lot of reasons for that, but part of the reason is just because of how long it has been accumulating. You know, it's been accumulating for 8 years since 2017. Like 8 years. I think that's right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 years since 2017. And now it's breaking out, and I think people are kind of jumping the gun on taking profits. Like, yeah, of course, Bitcoin has psychological resistance at 100K, which is why Bitcoin pulled back slightly, but I think it's going to break right through it. You know, it only has the most subtle psychological resistance. And when it comes to XRP, you know, this thing, like, I'm definitely not taking profits. We're still early on. Like, we haven't done this yet. Like, I think we will. So that's kind of my view for XRP. I think it's going to pump really hard, and blow a lot of people away. Now, you know, everybody has their own trading plan. Some people will sell early and hate themselves later, and that will be their trading plan. My trading plan is to keep buying and take profits when it's overvalued, which I don't see right now. So let's see here. XRP profits will roll into Link. Yeah, Link looks pretty good. I mean, I've been looking at Link in the Discord. People have been asking me, hey, Dallin, what do you think Link is going to do? Everything else is mooning. What about my Chainlink? And, you know, I think it's getting ready to just to do exactly that, which is moon. Here is wave 1 and wave 2, and you can see the subwaves. So wave 1, wave 2, and wave 3 is coming for this coin. Now, if you don't know what wave 3 looks like, go study what wave 3 looks like. Here's a great example of what wave 3 looks like. Let's pull in on Dogecoin here and look at that. That's wave 3 here on Dogecoin. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, right? Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. So wave 3 is always going to be more impulsive and more bullish than wave 1 or wave 2. Well, I mean, wave 2 isn't going to be bullish because it's a corrective wave, right? But yeah, wave 1 is always going to be smaller than wave 3. That's why you get these big vertical moves. That's exactly what's been happening on tons of different coins. A bunch of them. You know, look at XLM. Go look at XLM. You zoom into the chart here on XLM. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Here we go. 3-day candlesticks. I mean, look at this. Why did it go so vertical? Well, because this is wave 1 and wave 2 right here. And wave 3 is always going to be a lot bigger. It's always going to be a lot more vertical. That's why never ever give up on a double bottom. You know, when the market does a big correction like this, and it's down here, and it's undervalued, people sell in wave 2 all the time. Because they don't understand just how vertical wave 3 can be. And this whole choppy, boring wave 1 and wave 2, to be quite frankly honest with you, people give up because of how long and choppy and boring it is. And they don't realize what wave 3 looks like. You know, I mean, even right here, look how much bigger wave 3 is in comparison to wave 1 and wave 2 right here. So you just have to remember that when you're trading these coins, because if you don't remember that, you're going to a lot of times sell in wave 2, and our trading plan is to buy wave 2. That is, our trading plan is buy ABC corrections and buy wave 2 or wave 4, or both if you're lucky, and then take profits in wave 5. That's a pretty simple trading plan, right? Buy after big ABC corrections, like this, ABC, buy like that, and sell in wave 5. Or buy wave 2 right here and sell in wave 5. You can buy wave 4 still, you know, before wave 5 happens. It's a very simple trading plan. And so when it comes to stuff like Dogecoin, a lot of people don't know, but I was bullish on Dogecoin this entire time, all through this whole period. Because the trading plan that I use for Dogecoin is to buy the bottom of an ABC correction. And that trading plan is the same trading plan that I use for Dogecoin or for Litecoin or for Digibyte or for XRP or for XLM or for you name it. Silver, right? Silver and gold, silver and gold. It's a good song. If you look right here on silver and then go like this, 10-day candlesticks. Oh man, we got to get one with the right chart. We don't have enough data here. Let's get the data. There we go. The same trading plan that told me to buy Dogecoin in 2022 and 2023 and 2024 is the same trading plan that tells me to buy silver right now. Look at this. ABC correction. Wave 1 and wave 2, where have we seen that before? I mean, unless you're blind, like, look at this. Hold up, let me get this just right here. Pull up Dogecoin and go to 10-day candlesticks here, and we'll go like this. Like, unless you're blind, you can see this really easily. Like, you can absolutely see this. Like, look at this. Both of these charts, remember that market cycle that we were talking about on Telcoin at the start of this live stream? This is what I mean by zoom out to the 10-day candlesticks or 5-day candlesticks or 3-day candlesticks or whatever, and look for these big cycles, these big parabolic runs and corrections, because that's where you're going to be able to buy something undervalued. And that's where you're going to be able to see these ABC corrections. See an ABC. That's how you're going to see an ABC, baby. So if you want to be able to see those ABC corrections, you got to zoom out and look on the bigger time frame, and you can't be afraid to buy down here where it's undervalued, where it's clear that the price is dirt cheap. You know? That is the trading plan. It's so simple and so powerful, and yet people can't get it right because they're looking for all the wrong things and they're worried about the news or what their uncle told them about Bitcoin or whatever, right? It just doesn't even matter. None of that stuff matters. You know what you got to do? Zoom out, look at the chart, and look for this. Look for this. And you'll make money. I mean, silver is right here, and Dogecoin was right there a few months ago. Couple months ago, you know? And look what happened on wave 3. Look what's going to happen on silver. Mark my words, silver will do wave 3 very soon. And it's going to be kind of vertical because that's what wave 3 does. Wave 3 is bigger than wave 1. It's vertical. It's exciting. It's a place where a lot of people get excited. So yeah, hopefully that kind of, helps you understand a little bit about cycles, because if you don't know this one thing, you're going to get thrown around by the market. If you do know this one thing, you're going to look at these charts and say, hey, look, there's a big ABC correction. There's wave 1 and wave 2. I'm going to buy the bottom of wave 2 because I know wave 3 is going to be impulsive. And that's exactly what we did here with Dogecoin. If you go back and watch my other videos about Dogecoin, you're going to find out very quickly, if you watch my videos about it, that right here, before Dogecoin went to 50 cents here, almost 50 cents, I was talking about wave 1 and wave 2 in preparation for wave 3. Go back and watch my older videos about Dogecoin. So you can start to see that structure in the market and start buying stuff right here. I mean, look at what happened to Theta. We bought Theta. We've been buying Theta. We've been talking about Theta, buying Theta, everything Theta. We've been doing it for multiple months now. And if you look here, what do you think Theta is doing? What do you think Telcoin just did, right? If you look here on Theta, and then you pull up Telcoin over here on the right, and look at these two charts, what am I trying to teach you guys here? Well, I'm trying to teach you guys about big picture market cycles and about wave 3. And if you look here on Telcoin, look what Telcoin is starting to do. It's starting to do what XLM did, what Dogecoin did, and same with Theta. Why? Because that's wave 3. That's Elliott wave 3 wave. We're going for wave 3. And that wave 3 is very parabolic and vertical and very profitable. If you know how to see it, it's very profitable. Like, look at that. You know, to play that wave 3. So that's exactly what's coming for Theta, for Telcoin, and that's what has already happened with Dogecoin, and that's why it's so simple. If you know the trading plan, it's so simple to make money in these markets. You know, we bought Dogecoin before it pumped. We've been buying a lot of stuff right before it pumps because of this simple trading plan. Super simple trading plan. Find the big ABC correction in the big picture, buy the bottom of wave C, and buy wave 2. How easy does it get? You know, it doesn't get any simpler or easier than that. It just doesn't. It's so simple and so easy and so straightforward. All you got to do is have the faith to buy the dip in the big picture and trust that another cycle is coming. You know, don't buy some crappy coin that's never going to recover again. Buy something like Theta or Ethereum here in 2020. You know, buy something that has real demand and buy the dip after these big corrections and trust that another cycle's coming. That's this trading plan in essence. That really is what it is. Once you understand the market cycle and you know how to see that cycle, start buying the bottom of those cycles. Start accumulating down here where it's dirt cheap, and then all of a sudden, one day you wake up and the market did this. One day you wake up and you're up 30 times, 45 times on your investments, and you didn't really have to do anything. You know, all you had to do was buy the dip. All you had to do is accumulate down here where people are scared. Oops, closed out of my live stream. It's a good thing it's still streaming because I closed out of the stream link. So let's see here. Go live. Should pop right back up to the same live stream. Cool. All right, cool. So yeah, that's the trading plan. Sounds hard. It's not. It's easy. All you got to do is find these cycles. And yeah, when you're learning it, you're going to make mistakes. And you're going to miss some coins. But once you get it down, and once you understand how simple it really is, it's not that hard. You can make money in these markets in a way that you've never dreamed of. You can turn 5K into 50K. You can turn 10K into 100K. You can turn 100K into $1 million. Just play the big picture cycle, keep it simple, concentrate your assets into good holds, and then let the cycle play out. Let the pump happen and just ride it. You can scale out into the euphoria. You can scale out into the pump like this. Because when it happens really fast and very vertical, and you can just sell into it. The trading plan is not hard. You just have to do it. I still laugh at the Diddy coin analysis. When you asked me to do Diddy coin and I thought you were serious. Oh man. Yeah, good day, Sammy Dragon. Good day when we did that. Can you review mobile, please? I can if I can find it. I don't remember if this was one that was hard for me to find. Some of these coins are harder for me to find. Helium Mobile. Okay, this looks right. Helium Mobile. Yeah, this looks really good. Okay, I love this double bottom in association with all of this volume. I mean, look at that. That is a textbook double bottom pattern. You have your left bottom here, your right bottom here. You have increasing volume as price is starting to turn around. The second that price breaks above this neckline at 0.001 cents, that's going to cause a vertical move to happen. At the very least, the minimum target is going to be the height of the double bottom placed at the point of breakout, and that's how you can get your measurable minimum target. And that measurable minimum target here is 0.001. So I like this setup on mobile. It looks really good. I think it's going to see a reversal here. It looks really good. I have not looked at this chart in a minute, and I really like the way this looks. I mean, this is very, very undervalued down here in relation to where it got added to the exchange over here. And I really, really, really like that double bottom pattern a lot. That looks nice. Only people that can understand the cycle can do that. Yeah, I know people, the thing is like people don't understand cycles and so they get screwed. It's so true. I agree 100%. Like people don't understand the market cycle, so they buy too late and then sell the bottom. Or they buy really early on, but then they sell too soon. But if you understand the cycle, just scale out. You don't have to nail the exact top. Just sell, 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 sell. Keep a little bit in case it just goes crazy. And you've already locked in a bunch of profits. You don't have to play the cycle perfectly and you don't have to nail the exact top. But if you understand that in the big picture, these big, huge cycles are happening over and over again, you can play them. You can accumulate. And you can also learn a lot about the way markets work and human psychology and how that psychology repeats itself. Any thoughts on Digibyte? You actually missed my analysis on Digibyte. Very bullish on Digibyte. It looks good. Big ABC correction. I like the way the volume is coming in here on Digibyte. It looks really nice. Looks like it's bottoming out here. I think it could do something similar to XLM or even Dogecoin, where it really starts to break out here and turn around and yeah, start to go up to the local resistance, at least for wave B right here, which is about 7 cents. So honestly, it wouldn't surprise me to see 300%, 400% in the near future for Digibyte on the upside. 400% gains. Looks really good, man. Looks way good. All right, cool. Can you do Pepe? Yeah, I'd love to do Pepe. And we're almost at an hour now. So we're probably going to call it a day here soon. But I'd love to do some Pepe analysis for you. Okay, cool. So again, this kind of goes back to what I was talking about earlier. In a new uptrend, you're going to get, the market's going to look like this. It's building momentum, right? It's building strength, it's building momentum, and it's going to look different too. Each coin could look a little bit different. It could look like that. Like they're going to have their own unique kind of patterns that they form when they're building that momentum, but that's what's happening here for Pepe. We're starting one of those big picture cycles that we've been talking about, where the market goes like that and then goes like that. And we're probably somewhere like around here for Pepe. We have not seen that euphoric, crazy parabolic run that comes in the market. So even though it looks like it's gone up really high, you have to understand the context of the cycle and zoom out a little bit and give it some room. And to be honest with you, this looks like the first sell-off. So that means we're getting ready to have that big parabolic euphoric run and then some type of a potential correction here for Pepe. So I think we're going to see a lot more upside. It wouldn't surprise me to see 300, 400% gains in the near future for this coin. So it looks really good right now. I like this a lot for Pepe. Okay, cool. Man, we've had a good live stream today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. A lot of people have had some really good questions about different coins, what coins you wanted me to cover. There's been a lot of exciting coins taking off. A lot of stuff breaking out like XRP, XLM. We had a really good live stream today. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in for today's live stream. It means a lot for you guys to take some time out of your day and come learn about crypto and say hi and hang out with me. I really, really appreciate that. And yeah, we're going to go ahead. I've been requested to play my guitar again. So we're going to do that. And let's do Wrapped Dog real quick because I just saw somebody asked me about Wrapped Dog. So let's do some Wrapped Dog real quick and then we'll call it a day. And yeah, what a good day to be alive. What a good day to be trading crypto and investing in these markets. So really what I want to show you guys here with Wrapped Dog is super, super simple. Really basic kind of analysis here. So if we take it off, let's take it off the weekly. We'll put it on the 3-day candlesticks here. So on the logarithmic chart, you can see this a little bit more clearly, a little bit more accurately here for Wrapped Dog. But basically, we're in a huge bull flag. So on the logarithmic chart, you can see this huge vertical move right when Wrapped Dog gets added to tradable exchanges. Huge vertical move. Then you see the price of Wrapped Dog pull back inside of a channel. So what this is an ABC correction. So just like we've been talking about for the trading strategy, we look for these big ABC corrections. We like to buy stuff that looks like Bitcoin back in 2015. So there's the fractal of Bitcoin in 2015, where Bitcoin did a huge ABC correction. That same fractal of emotion appears over and over again in the charts. You can see here with Ethereum in 2019 and 2020 and 2018. Same thing's happening on Theta right now. Same thing also happened with Bitcoin back in 2015. You can see a huge ABC correction. Then it goes into a bull market after that ABC correction. And so it's the same setup we're looking at with Telcoin. And so you can see here, where is it? Here we go. It's also the same setup that we see with Wrapped Dog. Big, huge ABC correction, just like Bitcoin back in 2015, before a big vertical move. So we love to buy those ABC corrections, to buy the dip there, because it's super profitable. That's exactly what we've been doing. That's what we did with Dogecoin before it mooned. That's what we did with Pepe before it took off. We've been buying these ABC corrections because they're easy to identify and they're very profitable. So that's what we see here with Wrapped Dog. The same ABC correction that we see with Dogecoin back in the day and Bitcoin back in the day. Now this is the log chart, so it looks a little bit different, but that ABC correction is the same thing as any other coin that you're looking at. It doesn't matter which one. So putting it back on the log chart, you can see a big bull flag here. So if we type in bull flag pattern really quick here on Google, you'll see here, this is the bullish flag pattern. You can see big bullish flag pattern. That's exactly what Wrapped Dog is doing. So it did an ABC correction, but it also did a big bull flag on the log chart. So I really, really like this setup. Looks really good. I think we're going to see a big reversal here soon, just like we saw on Dogecoin, where we really broke out and started to go vertical. So don't lose hope and don't give up on Wrapped Dog. I think this is a lot like buying Dog with Hat before it hit $1 billion market cap, or even Peanut before it hit $1 billion market cap. Just keep your faith. And I think this one's really going to play out very nicely and end up being more profitable than a lot of large caps, because this only has like 3 million in market cap. So for this to do 100x is pretty easy, and you already have a good looking chart. It's getting accumulated by MEXC, by a lot of big whales. So it's basically guaranteed it's going to pump. So why not make, 100x on it and be very happy with your gains? So that's why I'm really big on Wrapped Dog. Super clear play, super easy setup to make a lot of money. And it's really easy to see that it's going to be a big player this cycle. Okay, cool. So we're going to play my guitar for a minute. We're basically an hour and 7 minutes in. So really awesome live stream. Good little hour that we had together today. And yeah, let me grab my guitar as requested. Play my guitar for you guys. Man, life is good. It's a good day. It's a good day to be a crypto investor, a good day to be a guitar player, a good day to be an XRP holder, good day to be a Wrapped Dog holder. It's just a good day to be a crypto investor. And it's only going to get better. Our days are just about to get crazy. Like, people are going to be you guys are going to be so thankful for all of the crazy gains that you guys make in the markets. You have no idea how much money you guys are about to make. You literally have no idea. You think you do, but you have no idea. That's all I'm going to say. So, okay, cool. I wonder what song I should play. I'm not going to play something that I've played in the last couple times, because I feel like maybe we should do something new today. Something different for you. So let's see here. guys go. There's my little guitar solo for you. And yeah, you guys make sure you stay profitable throughout the weekend. As you guys know, I don't work on Sunday, so if you're a VIP member or you're in the free Discord, understand I probably won't answer your questions until Monday because I don't work on Sundays. Have an awesome weekend, everybody. Make sure you're buying all those setups that you're seeing. There's a lot of stuff getting ready to break out, like Telcoin, like Theta. I think Theta is getting ready to break its resistance and go for wave 3. Digibyte looks ready for wave 3. So there's a lot of setups in the near future that can make you money. It's good to buy more wrapped dog right now in this dip right here for wave C. I mean, there's just a lot of setups, so make sure you guys are taking advantage of those setups and really staying profitable over the weekend. And I don't think it's time to take profits, even in the short term. So just keep that in mind. Even if we did pull back, I'd buy more. But right now is not the time to be thinking of taking profits. So yeah, love you guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week. And yeah, as always, stay profitable out there.